Bluetooth is a technology that allows for communication, wireless communication over short ranges, usually about 15, 20 feet. And Bluetooth attacks have become more common as this technology is more prevalent. There's a couple different attacks you need to be aware of. Bluejacking, which is just sending unsolicited messages through a Bluetooth connection. There's no other exchange of data. It's all pushing a message from the attacker to the recipient. Then you have what's called blue snarfing. So blue snarfing is unauthorized access of a device through a Bluetooth connection. You're snarfing the data. Just think of that. Snarf that data. Okay, and then usually these attacks take advantage of Bluetooth security vulnerabilities because Bluetooth is designed for convenience. It's designed, for people to have headphones that can hook up to their iPod or to their smartphone. A lot of times security falls by the wayside. There's more function over security when it comes to Bluetooth technology. So that's where you get many of these security vulnerabilities. It's not as robust of a security protocol as you would have with a wireless connection, like a Wi-Fi. And then you have blue sniping. Blue sniping is just an attack that uses a directional antenna or a device that will boost the signal strength of a Bluetooth connection. So you don't have to be within that 20 feet. So bluejacking, blue snarfing, and blue sniping. Near field communication is a newer technology that communicates between two devices officially within 10 centimeters, but you can boost this range up to about 4 feet. And this is usually between smartphones and then some other handheld wireless devices. Near field communication is what's used with wireless payment, how you can use smartphones to pay for goods or check out groceries. NFC would be what happens when you take your smartphone and you scan it near that scanner at the grocery store. So attackers are able to do NFC attacks similar to Bluetooth attacks. NFC doesn't have as much security functionality as, like, say, a Wi-Fi connection. So attackers are able to conduct these types of attacks. However, the limiting factor, obviously, with NFC attacks and Bluetooth attacks are the physical range. You need to be quite close to conduct an NFC attack or a Bluetooth attack. So often these types of attacks are done in busy public areas like coffee shops. RFID, another type of near communication field. This is radio frequency identification. And there's a couple different methods that RFID can work. You can have a RFID device that's inactive, okay? And that device will only activate when it receives power from the RFID reader. So the RFID reader will actually provide power for the device when that device is in close proximity. Then you have devices that are they have an internal power source themselves. Like car keys, for example, might have a little battery inside that would be able to transmit a signal. So the problem with RFID is that, again, security was not a huge concern when it came to designing RFID. So what you have now are decryption keys that are readily available for attackers to download and put onto attacking devices and then try just to decrypt these RFID keys. So depending on the model, if the attacker knows the model of the RFID key in use, like say a building uses a certain type of RFID key with their badging system, attackers are able to often find decryption keys online, download those, and then insert those into an attacking device and then conduct RFID attacks. Disassociation is a type of Wi-Fi network attack where attacker basically spams disassociation packets to a Wi-Fi network to kick people off the network. Okay, so by itself, this just is an availability attack, but it can be coupled with other types of attacks like an evil twin. So the attacker kicks people off the first network, users are confused. Okay, why am I kicked off the Wi-Fi? Let me reconnect. And they go to reconnect, and there's an evil twin that has the same name as the first network. They might try to connect to that evil twin. Unknowingly, for them, they would not know that the evil twin was actually controlled by the attacker. And then also with this disassociation attack, once the Wi-Fi network is disassociated, the security handshake process is going to happen again. So the attacker could sniff the wireless packets, could intercept those wireless packets, and see what happens with that security handshake process to reassociate with the Wi-Fi network.